the head of house will not be nominating a deputy.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Okewumi and this is the Big Brother Naija review and update live on the Wumi's talk show. In case you are just watching my videos for the first time, a very big welcome to you. Please do not forget to hit the red subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and also let me see your comments in the comment section below. I am going to be doing reviewing the highlights of all that happened today in the Big Brother house. Welcome back, guys. So after the eviction yesterday, the housemates gathered round in the lounge and they were discussing about the eviction that happened, and most of them seemed to be very surprised that Kid Wire left the house, because they all felt that as per Kid Wire, a billionaire's son, he's supposed to have more backings, he's supposed to have more votes outside the house, because they really expected that he would be staying till the finals. And so they were really shocked that he left yesterday, and then Ozo and Dorathy were remaining. And they gave Ozo this kind of face like, so you're a strong contender in this house, even Kid Wire cannot stand beside you, that kind of look. And also they kept on talking about what the fans want is different. So the way we see people inside this house is not actually how the viewers see them. It's not about who you are, it's not about him. That V now went on to say that Tolani Badge always say her team is strong, and yet she left the house. That she has noticed and she has realized that it is not more about your team, it is about who you are in the house, and if you're giving people reasons to keep you in the house. So because for me, the fact that these housemates are overly conscious about what we want to see, I feel like most of them are playing scripts, they are acting, they are not being themselves, they are actually playing an acting script just so that they can please the viewers. I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Now moving on, V and Nengi actually settled their long quarrel finally yesterday, immediately after the eviction. During the eviction, Ebuka asked them questions about how what caused their fight and all. So after the eviction, they came to the garden together, they talked about their friendship, and Nengi said she would really like to continue their friendship outside the house. And they settled off and they gave each other hugs, and they were gisting about the next day. Now finally Monday, and you guys, it's 2 weeks to the end of the show, and the tension is so high. So today in the house, the mood was bright. Everybody had a great mood, bright mood this morning, except for Nengi and Ozo. There seems to be like a little bit of coldness between these two since yesterday after the eviction. Now recall that on Saturday, Nengi told Ozo to stop following her around, stop talking to her too much about relationship, and start bonding with other housemates and all of that. And I told you that Ozo told you that he's going to change this week, he's going to be more responsible. So from yesterday, Ozo has been giving Nengi cold shoulders. He's no longer following her around like before. Even this morning, up until this morning, he's giving her a space. But Nengi is not comfortable with the fact that Ozo is not actually talking to her like before, and it's getting me confused. Like, pick a struggle, madam. The guy is following you around, you say he's doing too much. Now you still want him to be talking to you, but you don't want him to be clinging on you. And this boy knows that if he talks to you, he's going to get carried away and he's going to be clinging on you again. And so he's trying to keep his distance, because you were complaining that he was choking you, and now you're finding it, you're not happy, you're unhappy the fact that you're not talking, or that he's giving you that distance. I don't know what exactly Nengi wants from Ozo, but Ozo was complaining to V today also about the both of them, and he was telling V that she asked for distance and I'm giving her distance, this is the situation, and blah blah blah. And he told V everything, that on Saturday she broke up. She told him that he should stop following her around, and he was trying to explain, and V was like, she's tired of them, that they're just very weird people, like she's just extremely tired of their whole problem. Now after the whole morning workout and the usual sessions, they had their diary sessions just right before the head of house games, and Biggie was asking them different questions, and there's one point where I was shocked. Like, in Trickytee's diary session.
When Kidwaya is gone, I feel so alone because we still have the wedding, we still have the couples, we still have the bezos.
But how can Trickytee say that he feels alone now that Kidwaya is gone after nominating him to be up? Like, seriously, this housemates will not kill me. Actually, initially, most of the housemates were telling Big Brother in their diary session how shocked they were to see Kidwaya leave the house. You see, this is something that I feel like these housemates are calculating. They are acting for us. They are not being themselves. They have watched previous Big Brother Bbnaija show, and they already know what we expect. They already know what we want, and they are playing that role for us. So I don't think that these housemates are being real. I don't think, from the way they always mention what the viewers think, the viewers know, this isn't. I feel like they are not being real. But most of them in their diary session, they were actually shocked that Kidwaya went so because they thought he had mouths, that kind of thing, and get mouths and get everything outside the house. So they didn't really expect him to leave yesterday. And also Nengi broke down in a diary session, and she also told Biggie how sad she is that Ozo is no longer talking to her and giving her some cold shoulder, and he probably misunderstood the discussion they had on Saturday, according to her.
Tonight, the head of house will not be nominating a deputy, nor saving anyone from the nomination process. Instead, we have a unique nomination process that will begin in this arena.
The tension alone during tonight's head of house game is enough to make you already feel like you're going to lose. Because in the beginning, before it started, Biggie announced the new twist in the head of house game. So for today, actually, there will be no deputy because there are few housemates left in the house. There's just 7 of them. And so Big Brother announced that there will be no deputy. The head of house will only be safe. And there will be a new nomination process. And the housemates are like, hey. So everybody wanted to win the head of house game, because whatever happens today would determine if you would stay till the finals of this game. And so the housemates were so tensed, they were just fidgeting, and the game was more competitive than before. And the housemate puts in their best. They tried, also played, Dorathy played, Neo tried his best, and the rest of the housemates also tried their best during the head of house challenge. But usually we always have one winner. I'm going to be sharing the new twist with you, don't worry. I'm going to be sharing it with you, and we always have one winner. And guess who the winner for this week's head of house was?
That's good, brother.
Congratulations for winning this week's head of house.
Congratulations to Nengi for emerging this week's head of house. I'm so happy for her because she actually won this head of house at the right time, because she has automatically gained immunity for this week, which means that she has already made it to the final week.
Kindly stand with your team members. Tonight's nomination process will be played in groups. Each group will be given 30 minutes to deliberate and decide on 2 housemates from the opposing team.
It shock you, Omo, it shock me die. For most of you who do not understand this new twist, I'm going to be explaining to you. Now, after the head of house game, Biggie said that the nomination process will go on immediately after, right in that arena. And so they were divided into 2 teams, Team White and Team Black. So Team White, the housemates in Team White were Trickytee, Laycon, and V. and the housemates in Team Black was Dorathy, Ozo, and Neo. Now they were divided into 2 teams, and from these 2 teams they were given 30 minutes each to go and think about who they want to nominate. 2 housemates they would like to nominate from the opposing team. That is, Team Black will nominate 2 housemates from Team White, and Team White also nominate 2 housemates from Team Black, and those are the housemates that will be up for possible eviction. And you guys, this new nomination, I don't even like it, because initially V and Neo are the only booed up people here, and both of them were in 2 different teams. What are you guys expecting, guys? Definitely they would back up for each other. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but so Team Laycon, I said Team Laycon, Team Black, Dorathy, Neo, and also they were racking their heads that who would they pick? And Dorathy was like, let's pick the ones that are strong contenders, that is not that those ones that have been up and they've been saved before, and that kind of thing. Neo was playing along and trying to make them not pick V, make them not nominate V on their own team, while V too was helping Neo in her own team. She said V said she wants Ozo and Dorathy, and she was trying to influence the other housemates' idea and telling them that you people should just pick who you want to pick. I will pick Ozo and Dorathy, because I feel like those 2 people, for them to still be here and Kid YS at home, they must be very strong contenders. So that's why I want them to go home. And Laycon, left to Laycon, he wanted to pick, because it was like he doesn't want to pick Dorathy, but V managed to convince Laycon and said Neo doesn't really have the, and Trickytee also, but you guys, I was just like, it's an advantage to be booed up in this house, because eventually it's just your boo that has your back, that kind of thing. And for me, I feel like V and Neo really played this game well this night, though they prayed before the head of house game, but I feel like they were lucky to have been in different teams at this point in this kind of situation, because if they were in the same team and other teams are to pick 2 people, there would be every possibility that they would have been picked, because both of them were in the same team, and the other teams weren't going to be influenced by and most of them, Neo is there, I won't want to nominate V, because I will try to want to please Neo, and also V is in my team, so Laycon won't want to nominate Neo because he wants to try to please V. So I feel like this nomination process, I don't really like it. It's not fair for me. It's not a free and fair kind of nomination, because somebody else can influence who you want to actually pick. So I really did not like the nomination process. But anyways, it is what it is. Biggie gets what Biggie wants. And now here is how each team voted. Team Black voted Laycon and Trickytee to be nominated out of the Big Brother house, and Team White voted Ozo and Dorathy to be nominated out of the Big Brother house for possible eviction on Sunday. And so in total 4 people are up for eviction, and the 4 housemates who are up for eviction for this week are Ozo, Dorathy, Trickytee, and Laycon. I feel like V and Neo played these people. Anyways, it means that V and Neo are safe and they are making it to the finals. Now, who do you guys think will make it to the finals among these 4 housemates that are up for possible eviction? Guys, I want to know what you think in the comment section below. It's getting harder, guys, but unfortunately, guys, that's all we can take tonight on the Big Brother Naija review and updates. I hope you did have a great time listening. I had a great time shooting this video. Please, if you have watched this far and you haven't still subscribed, I beg you, please do not forget to hit the red subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, so that when I post new videos, hot gist, you can get to see them first. And also give this video a thumbs up and let me see your comments in the comment section below. For now, have a wonderful day or night ahead. Bye.